from that commercial break, if you just tuned in, this is Talented Kids Season 16. You know, we can start our performances without me saying a big thank you to our proud sponsors. So let's have Indomie, Vitamilk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods, Tampico, YouFresh, Coco Plus, and CTIW Foundation. So let's start off with our performances. Our first act for tonight is a talented rapper. He is about to drop some heat on the mic and drop some fire as well. Make some noise for Trapper!
It's a boy Trapper. I go. Say I go. Say I go. Amen. I go. Amen. Amen. Say I go. Amen. I go. Amen. Amen. So I know when I see a book as a grand freaking me. All the British when you go to the Venezuela to me. I am some so that yes, I am a miss when I regret it. Put Musa, you was something.
It totally did. Trapper, you are like a cunning hunter. You trap us and then you execute. I like the whole fit happening. You had the late 80s, 90s crisscross thing happening there. Your backup dancers were something in old school and very funny. The whole presentation was well thought of and you executed it very beautifully.
Madam Belinda.
Trapper, you literally have me caught and trapped in your headlights. I love the confidence. I love everything your performance gave, your flow, your diction, superb. What a way to start the show.
Beautiful. You can make your way backstage. If you love Trapper, vote for him by dialing *713*133# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Up next is a very beautiful singer. Get ready to be amazed by her beautiful vocals. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ohima Perez.
Okay, let me hear the groups in the building. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Music on in Africa. Come, let's enjoy together. Music on in Africa. Come, let's enjoy forever. After hard days when parade. Out to hide this act, we need to jubilate. Listen to what they sing and just help me sing. Say, oh Zinzi, oh yeah, oh Zinzi, oh yeah, music oh Zinzi, oh yeah, oh Zinzi, oh yeah. It's to make you rock your body, it's to make you move your body, it's to make you shake your body. Oh Zinzi, oh yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's move. Oh Zinzi, oh yeah, it's my kind of music. Oh Zinzi, oh yeah, it's your kind of. Listen, the move is alright. Let's move it all night. Don't get so lazy. Get something so crazy. Listen to what they say and just help me sing. Say, oh Zinzi, oh yeah, oh Zinzi, oh yeah, music oh Zinzi, oh yeah, oh Zinzi, oh yeah. It's to make you move your body. It's to make you shake your body. It's to make you move your body. Oh Zinzi, oh yeah. Let's go. Listen, swing your arms, move your feet to the rhythm. Swing your arms, move your feet to the rhythm. Cause this rhythm is too hard to resist. Cause the rhythm is too hard to resist. I said dancing to the dance, you got to jump and dance. I said dancing to the rest, you got to jump and dance. We're gonna run from two, we're gonna run together. We're gonna run from two, we're gonna run together. Let's go. We're gonna run from two. We're gonna run together. Oh, we're gonna run from two. We're gonna run together. We're gonna run from two. We're gonna run together. We're gonna run from two. We're gonna run together. Thank you.
Ohima Perez is amazing. She always brings on that sweet, sweet groove. Wow. Miss Eugenia, what's your take on the performance?
Performance A1 as always, but there are a few things I wanted to also highlight. So one of the things I noticed about the way you sing is that you enunciate very well. There are words in the song that I never knew until you sang it. So keep that up, because sometimes we want to hear the words. There was a jubilate word in there. I didn't know it was jubilate. I used to say something else. So good on you. And I see what you did there, all the old school moves and the old school uniform. You are onto it. Good job. Really good job.
Good job by Miss Eugenia. Ankoni.
Ohima Perez. Ofaneba. As usual, a very powerful performance. You always have good command of the stage. I love the Gigi Kenkati Ewunu uniform you're wearing. And even what you did at the end, where you were vocalizing and making that song your own, and that powerful end bit of that performance. That was very, very good. Keep this up, okay?
If you want more powerful performances from Ohima Perez, you know what to do. Keep her in the competition by voting for her. The short code is *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Our next contestant is about to take us on a journey with his amazing keyboard skills. Make some noise for Classical Boy! Joy, for blessing us with this beautiful piece. Miss Belinda.
I think you look fantastic, embodying the whole retro vibe very, very well. When it comes to the performance, I think you started off very well, but then the transition to your second song, I think you are quite aware it was a little bit clunky. I feel like we could have done with a bit more rehearsal and perhaps taking on board some of the feedback we've given you with giving us more of a performance. So bear that in mind for next time, but good try.
Anthony, was that a good try?
Classical boy. To me, this isn't your best performance since you've been on this show. There were a couple of slips in there, some notes slipped in there that they shouldn't have been played. The confidence behind the keyboard was not there. That whole vibe, you were not performing for us. It felt like you were doing a first run through or first rehearsal. Now, your trainers need to find where your comfort level is, and that is where they need to build upon. You don't have to just put things on you like that. You get what I'm saying? So for next week's performance, find something that you're very comfortable with and let that skill level show, because it's feeling like you're playing basic. We need to have you, play something very, very complicated for us, because you're the classical boy. Live up to the name, okay? All right.
Okay, thank you, Anthony. If you want to see Classical Boy in the competition, vote for him by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app and follow the prompts. Our next contestant always melts our hearts with a soothing voice. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it for Kema. By Kema. Akoni, did you love the performance?
I'll give the verdict after. Kema, I've noticed it takes you a while to warm up to the performance. So far, you you don't seem to start off strong, but towards the end, you pick up. There were little mishaps in between, your performance for today. The confidence wasn't really there for me. You were performing to the ground. You kept looking on the floor. You're not engaging with your audience. You need to be very comfortable with the material that you have. You have to embody it, and then when you're on stage, that performance needs to come out. You did not really give me what I was expecting for tonight. So next week, I expect you to work even harder, okay? All right.
Miss Eugenia.
Kama, good to see you again. Love the retro look. You got that down to a T, but I couldn't agree with Judge Nee more that this is not your best. You didn't seem comfortable with this piece, I would say. So I think your trainers need to bear that in mind. What you're comfortable with when you're doing it, we all see it. This is not your first performance, so we can tell. So make sure that, and this is more to your trainers, yes, that it is something you're comfortable with when you come next week. Whatever it is, whatever genre we're looking into, you have to be comfortable with it in order that you can give it your best, because we've seen you perform better. Yeah?
All right, thank you, judges. If you love Kama and you want to see her week in, week out, then vote for her by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Studio audience, are you ready for our next act? No. Are you ready for our next act? Yes, that's more like it. Then give it up for Inshiraba.
Shiraba, everyone. Uncle needs it.
Ishraba, that's a lovely performance. And then your ability to take the highlights of that song and then string them. It meant you knew what you were doing. You had rehearsed it very well. And then you were very confident behind the keyboard. And that came across. That was very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Miss Eugenia.
Inshiraba, one of the things I love about you, I've been paying attention to that whenever you're done performing and we're clapping for you, you clap for yourself too. That is confidence. As in, you know you did good. You took us to not just old school, but you took us into nostalgia. Amachi Dede on stage performing to this song. is out of this world. Well done. Well done.
Out of this world. If Inshuraba is your favorite, you can keep him in this competition by dialing *713 *13# and voting for him. Vote for him as many times as you can. Ooh, next to come, get ready to witness the rise of two unstoppable forces as they take bold steps into making sure they not only become winners of Talented Kids Season 16, but rap legends as well. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 2G!
Oh yeah, yeah, ba. Oh yeah, yeah, ba. Nikano pache, boxano pache, trozano pache, nikano pache, trozano pache. Oh yeah. Move from my back, money sade. Hey, money sade. When you're penny, now more sell. Oh, money sade. A 1, a 2, a 3, a fine. I say, you oh, yeah, and I the pumpkin, and I'm fitting up and pump my damn fat chance. Someone, what I wouldn't answer. Mouse in as a wabby don't pay, but then I hit, because I do, but one day, I'm me for my name, so much like to I begin then, I'm afraid in Kensro, Yafadam, your part, within the Jaraka, medin to the piano, Pankar, Manqua, Grandma, and a mature of wine, but you must mamma and Pamia Park. Oh, to be a yeah, what is it to want me? I'm a pump to cool for a pump, say me, I'm a pump, me, I'm a pump, me, I'm a pump, that woman, the point I'm in to say, I'm in football, I'm in we got a pump, I'm in quiet, I'm in quiet, me find me, time, yeah. But who could my shit? I'm going, yeah. Look at this, yeah. Yeah, San acting. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, young come. No, I pass up, me want machine. So can I sell to a take ya party? No, I pass up, me want machine. So can I sell to a take ya party? And to my game with it in Tinto, the comedy of your box and Tonto, and a G over when I get don't go. I have your Magana, Namumaya Mosata, and a tia. Oh, yeah, box and a tia. Oh, yeah, do connectia. I'm going to watch Rose and a tia. Oh, yeah, and a tia. Oh, yeah, box and a tia. Oh, yeah, do connectia. Oh, yeah. So for the Yakasagis. Tio Casagis. So for the Yakasagis. Yeah. Get it one time. When he shouted. Get it one time. Afuano. When he shouted. That way. Get it one time. Yeah. Yakobium. So for the Yakasagis. Tio Casagis. So for the Yakasagis.
2Gs for you, Madam Belinda. Madam Belinda, you're also rapping old school, I can see.
You know?
You look amazing.
Thank you, so do you. Now listen, gentlemen, what I love about you two, right, is despite the fact that you're clearly very young boys, when you perform, it's as if you've been doing this for decades. You own the stage, you own your lyrics, you own every piece of that performance, and you captured the old school vibe in its entirety. I absolutely love that performance. Well done.
Thank you, Madam Belinda. Anthony.
2Gs. This was an original piece, right? Wonderful. See, if Ochame Kwame was here, he would have gone mad for this. So I'm going to borrow from him. So when I mention anything, you say check. All right? Lyrics.
Check.
Rhyme.
Check.
Delivery.
Check.
Content.
Check.
Language.
Check.
Audience involvement.
Check.
The overall performance. You guys did really amazing. I loved every bit of it.
Thank you, 2Gs. Well, if they're your favorite, you know what to do. Vote for them now, because next week there might be eviction. And you can vote for them by dialing *713 *13#. Are we ready to move on, studio audience? Studio audience, are you in the groove? Are you feeling the vibe? Well, on a journey to leave a mark of legacy, these young musicians are showing us that they are not leaving until they get this title of Talented Kids Winner Season 16. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Brim Palmer Band. Incredible art, incredible display of talents. Miss Eugenia.
So, to begin with, yeah, the kind of fun you were having whilst playing was illegal. You hear me? It was just illegal. As in, you had so much fun. We were having fun with you. Each one of you was into what you were doing, but when I saw how you were communicating with your eyes, vibing off each other, feeding off, that's the dream team standing right before us. Good job. Good job.
Good job. Uncle Nee.
Brimpoma Band, you guys are really, really good. And you're very comfortable with your instruments. And I liked how today you started with the drama. The drama had this little highlights, and then we went to the bass, and then the keyboards came inside. And then the totality of the performance, you guys were enjoying what you were doing, and then you were performing to us. So that carried across. That was very, very beautiful, guys.
Very, very beautiful. Thank you so much, Brim Palmer Band. Well, remember to vote for your favorites by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors: Indomie, Vitamilk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods, Tampico. You Fresh, it's a colorful new world. Cocoa Plus, CTIW Foundation, the official sponsors of our winner who is going to travel to the Netherlands and the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going on a break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome back from that commercial break. I believe our cherished viewers at home are loving the show just as our studio audience. Studio audience, are you loving the show? Are you loving the show? If you are, then talented kids. Talented kids. Okay, moving on with a passion for words and a voice that inspires. Our next act is ready to share her compelling message. Give it up for Drew.
The good old days. It is always said that if you can carry your good old days with you, you will never grow old. The days of my youth will be forever precious to me. What do you miss about the good old days? Mikaipa, we use cloths as parachutes in the night and sing. Coffee my me rice water. Yeah, rice water. Coffee my me rice water. Yeah, rice water. Yes, those were the days we used box iron, which left marks on coat on our white t-shirt. The days of Philomena Petenge, Gage, Philomena Petenge, Gage. And not to forget about Pilolo and Chaskele. My fingers and legs were always in action. Today, my fingers only dance on glowing screen. While I sit down doing nothing. Indeed, gone were the days when GBC would read the news at 12 noon, take a break in transmission, and come back at 5. Those days, we were forced to watch Dan Talking Poet because coming up next was Akan drama. Oh, I reminisce the day of Mami Dokono, Super OD, Osofudazi, and Co. Now it's just a click away unity, a commitment to our backbone. Oh yes, we're reminded of it, of all our ways. Stories were filled with cold night as Ampe echoed along the side. Our parents advised us using proverbs. You knew what Mama said by blinking alone. Uncle Nee, join me as I revisit those times while we dance Ajwa Yankee by CK the poet. Thank you.
Wow, Drew the poet. She is small but mighty. Wow. Miss Belinda, do you agree with me?
I couldn't agree with you more. Duri, you are about the cutest grandma I have ever seen. I love how, despite the fact that all the things you spoke about, you probably have never come across them, never heard of them, you embodied them wholeheartedly. The way you carried yourself, the way you flowed, your diction, everything on point. Well done.
Anthony.
Duru, when I grow up, I want to be like you. You are a great performer. Okay, you are a great actress. Just a little comment. Your material, because we have you here as a poet. Okay? So when they are developing a material for you, it should rely or bear heavily on the idea of poetry. Because you seem to be swaying more towards a monologue. You know, so your handlers, let them, you know, they need to work on that. So the poetry, there's a way poetry is written. The artistry in the language, there's rhymes, there's rhythm, there's cadences, you know, all those things come together so that it doesn't feel like a monologue. Okay? All right.
Okay, thank you, judges. Duru the poet is her name. If she is your favorite, vote for her by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Before we move on, Pat Academy, are you in the house? If you're in the house, let me hear you say Talenta Kids. Okay, do we also have New Valley School? Thank you all for gracing our studio with your presence. Thank you. Up next, we have an electrifying performer. When she comes on stage, she brings all the heat and fire. Help me welcome with a round of applause, Ice Girl. With the old school vibe. Miss Eugenia, did you love her performance?
I did, and thank you so much for the performance. I would have loved to see more of the old school moves, though. I think I noticed a lot of the new school moves in there. That's the only, for me, that was the only thing that I'll say I would have wanted you to do more of. More, so your compilation of songs was spot on, but what were the dances back then? What was the reigning dance back then? I don't think I saw too much of that, but otherwise, you delivered as per usual. Good job.
Uncle Oni, any addition?
Ice Girl. Yes, the performance was good, and so far you've shown that you're good on stage, but it wasn't extraordinary. You know, you relied heavily on the music dictating the pace of the dance. You relied on a certain, lyrical storytelling thing happening. There was some comedy in there, but the movements weren't as well curated as I wish they would have been. So that's been my challenge with your performance. But overall, it was a powerful performance. The music was good. It was funny. It was very exciting to observe. Okay.
It was a powerful performance by Ankoni. If Ice Girl is your favorite and you want to keep her in the competition, vote for her by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app to vote. Cherished viewers at home and studio audience, get ready to groove with the only DJ in this competition. Make some noise for DJ Sugar.
I go by the name
DJ Sugar.
us with some sweet, sweet old school music. Uncle Neem.
DJ Sugar, you kept giving us back-to-back hits. We loved the selection. We loved the mixes, and then we loved that you had some dancers to, add some extra energy to the stage.
Miss Belinda.
I think my age was showing there by how much I was enjoying the disco era. That was really great. The only thing I would say is we lost you a little bit. Last week, you gave us full-blown performance. You stepped out, you gave us more of a show. Today, you were very focused on the DJing aspect, which was really well done. But I think I missed that showmanship a little bit, so hopefully next week you can bring a bit of that back. Well done.
Hopefully next week we'll see the DJ Sugar we want to see. Well done, DJ Sugar. If you want to see DJ Sugar next week, vote for him by dialing *713*13# or download the Tv3 reality app to vote. To feed our ears with some powerful message, we have up next Miss Kate.
My dear children, gather around, gather around.
Come here, come here.
I've got a story to tell. A story of the old days in the villages of our country, Ghana, where tradition reigns. We will sit under the trees, listening with attentiveness as our grandparents tell the stories of Kweku and Nancy. In tree, they will say, Kweku and Nancy ye nipa titru.
Hey, Kweku and Nancy.
We will laugh and learn with the wisdom of ages in our eyes. We play and pay. Or worry, games of skills and minds. In the evening, we dance under the bright shining star. The sound of the djembe, rhythm of the drum, calls us to the dance floor as we sing and dance. Cho boy,
Boy,
cho boy,
boy,
hey abo jabo 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 boy.
bo boy, bo boy, bo boy, bo boy.
In the olden days, we learn with our hands. Farming, crafting, and most importantly, cooking. In our traditional lands, we make kenke, banku, and fufu too. So let us cherish our heritage and honor our past. We honor our ancestors with unity and pride. In the deep roots, our spirits soar high. In the deep roots, our spirits soar high. We always remember where we came from and why. May our heritage be our pride and our traditions be our guide. May we always remember the footsteps of our elders with unity and pride. My name is Caitlin Bedu, and a student of God's Garden Montessori School. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Kate. Madam Belinda.
Miss K, as usual, I feel like the confidence you exuberate on that stage is just wonderful. You clearly have a real gift of speaking and being very clear with your words and storytelling. When you speak and you're talking, you take us through the journey of what you're talking about. There was a little hiccup there in the middle, but it's understandable. Perhaps next time you can style it out a little bit better, but otherwise, as usual, great performance.
Great performance there. Miss Eugenia.
I couldn't agree with Belinda more that you are shining through week on week. And yes, that was the point I also wanted to make, that learn to smoothen your, mishaps that come up. Yeah, even if it's there, put style to it. We're all human. We will all falter along the way, but it's how you recover from it. You don't let it get to you. So you fall, you kind of roll on the floor and get up again. You know what I mean? That kind of thing, yeah? But you did good. You did good. You're welcome.
You did good. If you want to see Kate in this competition, make sure to vote for her by dialing *713 *13 hash. Are we ready for some dancing? Are we ready for some groove? Well, this dancer turns every step into a masterpiece on every canvas she creates. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one, the only Blessing. Blessing for you. I told you she's here to create a masterpiece. Uncle Nee, I'll start with you.
Blessing. Nice performance. There were a bit too many pauses in between. When you change music, well, towards the end, you fix it. But when you change music, there's that extra 5, 6, 7, 8 that you're not using. And when you add those over time, it amounts to something. I was finding it difficult to figure out what the overriding theme, was. And the beginning part, I think you could have done without it, so that it goes, from the samale to do all that, and then the performance, you keep it short, sweet, okay? And then finish your movements. You're in a hurry to finish A because you want to go to B. Complete the movement, extend the body. If you're performing, let the body perform. Arms go all the way out. Finish your movement, okay? All right.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Nee. Madam Belinda, what are your thoughts?
So for me, I agree. The beginning, which felt like you were doing a bit more contemporary dance or interpretive dance, it didn't land very well. It didn't feel natural to you. And it took a while for you to move into the dance that's more accustomed to what you're used to. I feel like the theme also, you come out looking all disco vibe, but we didn't get too much of the disco from you, which I think would have been quite cool. But otherwise, I think you delivered as best as you could. Have more fun with it. That's what I would leave you with. Have a lot more fun with it, but great performance otherwise.
Great performance. Thank you so much, Blessing. Remember to keep Blessing in this competition by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Well, our next contestant comes on stage with the right blend of excitement, energy, and charm. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome LL Models. Make some noise for LL Models. Uncle Nee.
Yes, I'll let my beautiful co-judges handle this
Oh,
one.
okay. Madam Belinda, I'll start with you.
I think our girls are so adorable, and they're clearly great posers, good in their modeling styles and all of that, but I just wish that their trainers would let them do something fun. We have child models, we have child, runway models, still photography models, and we keep having our girls doing very stern, serious things. I would love to see them smile. I would love to have them in a space where they're just having a lot more fun. But otherwise, it's not on you girls. You're obviously doing your little thing, and it's very cute, but I wish we could just see you guys enjoying yourself a little bit more.
Thank you, Madam Belinda. Miss Eugenia.
LL Models, I've wondered from day one, what does it look like when you smile? Can I see? What does it look like? Can I see how you smile? There you go. There you go. That's a beautiful one. You? Let's see your smile. It'll come later. So I couldn't agree with Miss Linda any more than as in all that she said. You all have good poise. I think I've said this to you before, that the kind of poise you have will last you your lifetime. But yes, your managers and trainers need to stop making you look like adults. You are beautiful in your own right. You have talent. There's a space for child modeling where you are wearing clothes that befit children. Everyone has a child and will want to, buy children's clothes and want to see you have fun. We come around, skip a bit, throw a ball up here and there. Let's see that you're modeling as you are. I think we want to see that as a difference, because already with the way you're walking, if you were wearing your kids' clothes, it will be mwah.
Thank you so much, judges. Thank you so much, LL models. You can go backstage. Well, you can vote for them by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Well, these next two dancers come on stage with some kind of teamwork and talent that has never been seen on the stage before. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bees Monsters! Bees Monsters! Uncle Nee, I saw you smiling. It means they did something right.
Yes, I was smiling. This was a beautiful choreography, well rehearsed. And that interplay between you guys is always very beautiful to watch. And you dance so much that your wig fell off. Right? That's how we know you put a lot of energy in it. And then it was reminiscent of the Embassy, Ajete Sowa Embassy Club, Double Do, those dancing competitions in the 80s. And what I liked was that even though you guys were performing these old school dance moves, I don't know if it's because you don't know them, but you added this little contemporary thing to it. That worked for me. Okay?
It worked.
Very good performance.
Okay. Thank you so much, Uncle Nee. Madam Belinda.
Listen, girls, I'm a big fan of yours. I think when it comes to the craft of dancing, you ladies have it to a T. It doesn't matter what genre we put you in, you deliver completely at the top. I love the fact that you were able to embody all the old school moves, and yeah, you literally danced your wig off. It can't get any better than that. Well done.
It can't get any better than that. Thank you so much, Madam Belinda. Thank you, Bee Monsters. You can go backstage. Remember to vote for them by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. Our next contestant has proven that sound is not just about the notes we hear, but it's about the beats, and every beat matters. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the only sound engineer in this competition. Make some noise for Diamond X Music!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I go by name Israel Cheche Pokumabwa. Stage name is Diamond X Music, and I'm going to be remaking Omamboajo by Nana Kwame Ampedu in the key of G major, 101 BPM. Let's go. First, I'm going going to start by adding a melodious guitar. Second is the main brass of the song. Let's move to the bass. Let's move to the electric piano. The beat is already getting groovy. Let's add some sweet violin. Everybody snap your hands. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move to the drums. First, a kick. Some snares. The cowbell. Hi-hats. So here's how everything sounds like. This beats, yeah, Connie. Thank you, everybody, for your time.
Thank you, Diamond Eggs. Miss Eugenia.
So first of all, I fell in love with the outfit. It's retro, but it works. Thank you. It's retro, but it works. If it was a little small, I'll take it off of you. Very beautiful outfit. I don't know whether you wanted to kind of just completely cut, telling us what you're going to do next and then talking us through it, as opposed to letting it be gently underneath it whilst you speak and move into the next one, is what I'm not a technical person, but I think I might have liked that. But again, when you put it all together, that was melodious, that we saw the beauty in what you were trying to do. So good job on you.
Thank you, Miss Eugenia. Uncle Nee, mind breaking it down for us?
Diamond.
X.
That was very, very beautiful. And how you kept, adding the layers. We got the final tune. And I was even thinking, imagine how crazy this would have been if at the end of it, he says, now I'm going to switch this on my piano. And this is how it would have been rendered. And then you give us even something, even more profound. So maybe look into that, because you've gotten comfortable with this level. We need to raise it up a bit, all right? So next week when you come, do something even more creative and then keep adding on, because this is a competition, all right? Good.
Thank you so much, judges. Well, if Diamond is your favorite, vote for him by dialing *713 *13# and following the prompts. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors: Indomie, Vital Milk, Flora Tissues, Fortune Spread, Top Choco, and Napa Foods Tampico. You Fresh, it's a colorful new world. Cocoa Plus, and the official sponsors of the Netherlands and UK educational tour, CTIW. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going for a break. When we come back, the fun continues.